Well, one of our good customers has this 49 Chevy pickup truck. Had it parked too close to the shelf, big heavy can fell off the shelf, hit the fender. Bad for him, good for us. We got a small, easy repair here. We're going to take you through the steps of best practices. We always start off by degreasing a panel. And this is a good practice to do every single day because you never know who was touching the panel in the evening. You got oils on your hand, you got somebody that was pouring gas or oil or silicone. It's just a good idea to start every day with washing down the panel, making sure it's clean and grease-free. We'll start to clean up the area just by using 50 grit on a grinding wheel. Once we got the area cleaned off, we can take a DA, we'll go to 80 grit and feather out the edges. The finer we can feather this out, the less chance we're going to have shrinkage later. We're going to want to minimize the filler use, so we're going to hammer and dolly it a little bit. You want to make sure it's mixed thoroughly so you don't get any spots that are going to be soft. Uniformly. Once the filler's hardened, we'll start with 40 grit on a board file. What we're doing here is just roughing it out. Then we can go to 80 grit still on the board file. Then we're just going to go to a block and finish it off. We're actually going to need a second coat here, and we've got a high spot, so we're just going to hammer that down. We'll just blow it off. Just want to make sure that you get all the dust out of the cracks. Once we've applied the spot putty, we're ready to use a 180 grit with a DA. Then we're ready to go to 220 grit. It's always a good idea to keep progressing finer and finer. And then we can finish off with 320. Again, I'm a big believer in using all the different grits and making sure that it's as smooth as possible. That way when you prime it, there's not any heavy scratches for the primer to sink in. Now all you have to do is blow it off and you're ready for primer. And that's best practices body prep.